Hello everyone, welcome to the Pequeño pod with Señor Pequeños. New year, new intro, same relaxed comedy. Please consider supporting us on Patreon as we are but poor lost circus performers and it helps pay for podcast equipment, editing hours, and also gets you some fun little goofy benefits. And if you choose not to, that's fine. That's fine. We'd appreciate a 5-star rating. We read comments and reviews in every episode, so enjoy this free one and have a horrible day.
Riley wanted to say hi tonight and to prove that she's actually real.
I see her.
There's just a blank spot next to me. He's like, all right, Daniel,
Yeah, sure, buddy.
I see her in real time.
Anyway, back to her being real, because we need to prove this.
She's not gonna
Not
be
real, dude.
Shut the fuck up, I swear to God.
Daniel's dream girl, AI girlfriend.
It's just like clearly like an inflatable, but with like a face drawn on it. I'm just like moving it from behind. It starts floating off like
It's
mid-episode.
legit,
Like,
I swear.
Yeah, the balloon from Phineas and Ferb.
Stop.
I don't know the references.
Balloony?
You haven't seen that? Dude, okay, never mind.
It's been in memes, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Not in my memes. Not in my
I guess
Twitter.
they were like
When you
2000.
don't go to church on Sunday, it's like a guy burning.
Have you seen, there's a new horror movie out by A24, and like the ultra religious villain references VeggieTales, and I was like, oh my gosh.
In the scary movie?
Great. Yeah, it's called The Front Room. Not a good movie.
Oh, it's that one you were talking about. That's the one. I swear you've had to see that picture in memes, right? Like
No.
2018.
I'm sure people have
Right?
DM'd it to me and been like, that looks like you. I'm like, all right.
I see
Thanks.
it. I see it. Blue eyes. I see it.
I get so many, the weirdest ones are ones of actual people. It'll just be people like, this is my PE teacher, and it's me. And I'm like, oh.
And he looks similar to you.
Yeah, exactly like me. It's freaky.
Doppelgangers. I told you I saw a guy that looked like you at John's graduation, and it freaked me out.
Yeah, you said that. You said that.
He like took his
Just
sunglasses off for a second, and I was like, what
Those piercing blue eyes. Oh,
You start screaming in his face, Daniel, and he's like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Get away from me, kid.
I was like this close to taking a picture of him, but I didn't want to freak the man
creep?
out. Yeah.
the little child is filming me.
Justin Hawk texted me today, and he just goes, I saw you, but you were 7'8" or 6'8", and I was like,
7'8".
that was me.
Slender man.
I saw this freak outside. It was you.
I saw that monster from the Goonies just standing up. Hey, you guys. That's Daniel.
He has a name, buddy.
All right. We finally watched
the Sloth's name.
We never saw the Goonies, and then as a family, we were like, why haven't we ever watched this? And we put it in, and my parents were like, yeah, I hated that.
They didn't like
the
it?
Goonies?
No.
Isn't it like a classic family, goofy, like...
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
It's the pirate movie.
Yeah.
The pirate movie. I didn't know there was a...
Yeah.
Huh.
Would you watch it? What is it? Dude, what are you...
Sorry, I didn't have hair in my mouth.
Dude, I'm sorry.
I like to
Cleaning
eat.
yourself earlier? What happened, dude?
No, it's just it's spinning. Sorry. This is what she has to put up with.
Nope.
We'll just be out someplace. I have that, because it's OCD, like if I've got something I feel like in my mouth, I need to like spit immediately. So just be out somewhere. Just like...
Like a
Pocket
llama.
Just like,
loogies.
oh,
Yeah.
great.
Sorry, babe.
Right on time. Just... the hair like blowing back. She was like, so you gonna let me on the podcast at some point? I was like, you can anytime. So this is like the pre-letting game. She was like,
okay.
she's chained under the table.
$20.
Yeah. Here for $20 and a biscuit.
That's it, dude. Cheap.
I don't carry a lot of cash. Yeah.
That's the thing holding you back?
Yeah, I was gonna say you're not gonna Venmo her or anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
you're just
no.
like, money's on the table.
It's just like a crinkly, wrinkly 20. It's like ripped. Like how far legally can a bill be ripped and still be counts as like a actual tender?
That's a good question. I have no clue.
I mean, as long as the little serial number is there. Why are we talking about this? The logistics of if a
Can
bill can be...
it be fully ripped in half? You could go to
We're
the
so
store
funny.
and give them
the
2
bits
pieces.
We continue.
Let's try it. Daniel, go pay for something with $100, but rip it in half before you get
In
it to
front
them.
of the cashier.
This is
Just
an
be like-
experiment.
Here. Make it work. You're like, oh,
Get banned from Best Buy.
put it together at Home Depot.
Because I've
buying,
gotten changed back where it's clearly taped together. So I'm wondering.
Really? You have? I would have asked for another fucking bill.
Oh, no.
Well, I didn't notice. There'd be a wad of cash. I'm not going to check each bill before I walk away. So
You don't?
I get home.
That's what I do.
OCD, dog.
1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to count every number in the $100 bill. It's 100. Just move on. 4, 5. Welcome to the podcast, everybody. I guess.
Hello.
I guess we're starting. You're still here. That's good. That's what I say to her every
She
morning.
stayed.
Anyway, in general. You're still here. Awesome. This is great.
Keeps me in the closet. Come out every 3.
We finally
days.
extended the chains from the closet, so now she can reach her legs. Though it's a
I
little
get more
short, so her legs
privileges.
are kicked back, like that, and just towards the closet.
Romance.
If
Aww.
you watch her blinks and 2x through the episode, they spell out SOS in Morse code.
Oh no.
I mean, so do mine and Lively's, but it's okay, I guess.
Yeah, he never noticed for us. Wow.
Been doing it for episodes.
Yeah, I don't know fucking Morse code. This is
Nick and I have fully communicated the whole show.
A whole second conversation going on.
if you play the last word said by them on every episode, it says a full sentence. Help, he's been keeping us in a dungeon. He does not pay us.
We're in a dungeon.
Daniel lives at...
It's a sick dungeon, dude.
I know, right? I was like,
I got all my toys
Hey, I
in
gave you
here.
guys pretty nice houses, okay? I hung up some shit. Calm down.
that's all I can ask
Anyway.
for. Thank you.
Speaking of living in a dungeon, you want to hear our Airbnb story?
Yes.
Oh
just
yes, I
experienced-
do
we-
actually.
We finally had our bad Airbnb experience. I'll take this one. This was completely on me.
Are you doxing this man?
Oh, 100%.
Or have you
He's
decided
about
not
to.
to?
He's about
Oh, 100%.
Oh.
Well, the
Oh,
only
so
thing I
you
won't
are.
do is say his straight address, but I'm going to say who he is. Yeah, 100%.
I was
to. Nickel
wondering.
dropping in the
I
episode.
was wondering.
I gotta. Yeah, I'm gonna release numbers through this episode, and at the end, it may or may not spell an address. 2. Okay. Anyway, so looking in my hold on, I gotta open my dirt folder. So I've only used Airbnb.
These are the receipts?
No, we're not glossing over that. What?
Is that receipts or what is it? What do you mean by
What
dirt?
Oh
is
yeah,
the
dude! I've got
dirt
so many
folder?
screenshots and receipts ever since Byte started because there were so many shitty people on Byte. I was like, I should start screenshotting this. I've got a fuck ton of
Is it
stuff.
labeled the dirt folder?
Yeah, look. Wait, hold on. See, there's milestones and dirt.
God, you're not making that up.
No, of course not.
Just for exposing things?
Oh yeah.
You should
I can
start a
Mr.
drama
Beast,
YouTube
I've got
page.
plenty,
Yeah.
Jimmy, if that's not his real name. That's all in the folder.
Lunchleys. He has the recipe to the Lunchleys.
Yeah, Lunchably or whatever it's called. What is it?
Oh,
Stupid.
She just said it right, and you changed it to something
sorry.
wrong. Dude. You're like Lunchley's. Yeah, Lunchablies.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lunchable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Daniel. Oh my god. Anyway,
Come on, let's dig into your dirt folder and.
let's take a swim through dirt folder. Yeah, so this one's on me. I've used Airbnb I don't know 5 times. It's usually when the hotels are too expensive. And we went to the one
that's fair.
in Washington. That was beautiful. We were
That
a
was
little
fun.
worried because it was out in the country. It was a little dark when we got there, but it was beautiful. I mean, you can attest to that. We've talked about that. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
we had a little cabin thing out there. They had a bunch of little cabins on their
Yeah.
property, and it was
and
fun.
the bathroom was really nice. It was instant hot water. I didn't expect that at all. It was great. The hot tub.
Yeah,
hot
it was
screened-in
great
hot tub.
for us shitters. We all had pooping problems, so we all had a nice bathroom to use.
They literally opened the bathroom halfway through the week because we were
Yeah,
shitting
a
so
second
much.
bathroom.
Mother of God, you're clogging this one up. Let the pipes breathe, woman.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
remember because we talked about the one toilet where you wash your hands in
Yeah.
the shit water.
Hey, I like that toilet, okay?
Took
It's
too
like
much of a
the
pause between.
It
Shit and
recycles
water,
the
dude.
water, you know?
Yeah.
So, you wash your hands, and
Just
then the
muddy,
water you
chunky
use...
water. That's cool. Yeah. That's
The
cool.
water you use in the sink, it goes into the next flush.
Yeah.
Or it's the other way around. The water from the most recent flush is on your next hand.
Projected onto.
Yeah, maybe that was why it wasn't open at first. They had to like reverse
Yeah.
engineer everything.
Well, we tried the forward direction. Let's try the backward direction. Anyway, so I should have. Ever since I started using it, I've been looking like very carefully at the people, the properties, all that stuff, especially when like other people are coming with me. But now I've gotten like lazy, so I just looked at like, you know, the guy had a 4.7 out of 5 stars, 400 reviews, you know, so that was like, I was like, oh, well, this is good enough. He's been hosting for 9 years. I was like, oh, so this is fine. And we looked at the pictures looked fine. Stop. Anyway, so we get dropped off at this Airbnb, and the person that's driving us was like, oh, this is street. Okay, are you sure you don't want to go someplace else? We were like, what happens on this street?
Like it's notorious for something?
Oh, Gary,
Yeah.
Indiana. Oh.
Gary.
Yeah, literally. You know, there's like... Yeah, there's like a homeless man driving a bike with his feet next to us. Like,
Awesome. Dude, that's
this
so
is
cool.
not
What
the
are you talking about? I want to stay there.
I know, right? He's popping a reverse wheelie.
That's
like,
so cool.
Whoa.
Yeah, so then we like go to the door to punch in like the code, and like the handle of the door like almost falls off the door. We're like, that's all right.
That's
So we
it.
walk
Not
inside.
ominous.
It's very clearly like a renovated like old apartment building. So there's like 8 rooms on each floor, like crazy big, but doesn't look great. And she went to the bathroom. And what did you see in the
Oh,
bathroom?
there was like hair everywhere. It was
They
disgusting.
didn't clean it first?
That's
No.
great, dude. That's
Not just
awesome.
like little hair, like someone shaved, but like
It was like
cuts of
clumps of
hair,
hair.
clumps of hair, like someone,
Clumps.
a monkey
Someone had
who
an
was just
episode in there.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
just like, yeah. So there was just
Tearing
chunks
out
of
hair.
hair. So she said
That's
that. I was
always
like,
nice to see in a
Oh,
place
yeah.
you're
Yeah,
staying at.
sanitary.
I love the hair in my Airbnb. Airbnb.
Not entertaining that one.
He did like that one.
Laugh, please.
Laugh, damn it. That's why I brought you on.
Then you see the chains for a second. I'm like,
Go.
it's like
Laugh.
Saw. She just starts like, I'm like,
Ha!
shut the fuck up. So anyway, that happened, and then like as we were getting ready to go to bed, I saw a mouse scamper across the floor. Just a full rat scamper
Got a
across the
roommate,
floor.
so what?
His name's
Finally,
Chuck.
my
So what?
Ratatouille experience. He's gonna help me cook.
She didn't even see that one, so I may have been honestly insane, but I'm pretty sure I saw a mouse. I'm not gonna go chase it, but so I just turned to
pretty
her.
sure. So we're not even confirmed that we saw a mouse.
I saw the
He
mouse.
saw it?
Okay,
You said I'm pretty sure. That doesn't mean I saw.
because I'm a little crazy. I don't know if I actually saw a mouse.
To me, Crazy Frog is just a normal frog. Right, dude.
To me, crazy rat is just okay. Anyway, so so she saw the hair, and
It was
That
from
one
the
was
rat.
confirmed.
the rat was just cutting his hair. What's the big
Yeah,
fucking
you're just
deal?
shaving in there. You come in there and he's like, yeah.
What sound does a mouse make?
Growling. So yeah, dude, I saw the rat. It was growling at me. It's like, dude, that's not.
Riley's like, I
You
don't
saw
think
it.
that was.
It was a raccoon, like just
So,
5 times the size.
Just a man.
Yeah. A man in a
naked
rat
man. I'm like,
costume. Yeah.
It's world.
Oh, ew, yeah. Oh man, that's a throwback. Forgot about that. Ugh. Oh my gosh.
It's a good
yeah,
show. I
that's a
don't know what you're
testament.
saying.
She's still with me, and she finally listened to like all the episodes of the podcast. I'm like, oh,
Oh,
great.
Has she sat
Good
through
for
Jedi
you.
retirement home yet?
all of them.
I have
All of
not.
them?
No.
Okay, so
I don't
she
think I
may
can
leave
put
after
myself through
Jedi
that.
retirement home.
She will.
All right. Well, you know.
You want to see him put a Swiffer up his ass?
See, you convinced me this actually happened, but it never
Just have
did.
this
It never
one, it's
happened.
fine.
She says, I've seen that already without him recording. He just does that all the
Yeah.
time.
Nice.
You want to try butt plugs? That's a Swiffer handle, Daniel. Okay, you do what you want to do, man.
Daniel, when is your Swiffer stink?
Why does your Swiffer have a flared base?
Weird.
So I saw the mouse, and I turned to her and I go, I just saw a mouse. we should go. And so we just literally called an Uber to the next hotel and left. And and so then I try to, like, I've never had to cancel like an Airbnb before because of something like this. So when you go on the app, like the only options are cancel it with no refund or talk to Airbnb support. So I was like, well, I guess I'd talk to Airbnb support because I want a refund.
Yeah, because you're like, I have a
I don't know.
complaint, which is
And
legitimate.
I didn't think that, like, I should have probably messaged him first, but I mean, like, what would he have done?
Hey, dude, you have a rat in here.
And I'll be like,
Also,
I'll
a
fix
bunch
that.
of hair.
True.
And
Put it out
and he
there.
responds, yeah? Question mark.
Yeah, it's my hair, dude.
Especially if
rat.
it's like night, like the middle of the night or something. It's not like you're gonna just
Yeah.
wait for him to respond and
No,
then
yeah.
wait until the morning and be like, all right, so there was a rat. You want us to just chill here or what?
Yeah, is he
You guys are
gonna
just
show up?
impatient.
Yeah.
Bunch of babies.
Yeah, you guys just got here before I could move the rats to the rat room, okay? Maybe just give me a moment.
So what?
Steve! He just walks up. Get in there. Take your hair with you. Anyway, so as we're on the Uber to the hotel, a few things start coming together to form the picture. So I start reading this guy's actual profile. I'll put his picture in there, but first of all, his picture is itself a red
Don't.
flag.
Daniel.
I should have. I can dox him. I don't
this
give a shit. Look, see him.
You're like, doesn't he look like a douche?
Doesn't he look like a fucking asshole? Look at him. He's wearing a fucking beanie with H&M hair. What a dick.
His name is Dank.
His name is Dank. Yeah.
This is the guy with
What
the
a-
beanie. What a
what a-
douchebag.
What a douchebag. Anyway, so I should have read this guy's profile. Here we go. We're starting from top to bottom. My work, hustler.
Usually how you read, yeah. Top to bottom, yeah.
Hey.
Fucking bottom to top, yeah.
You ever read the Quran before, Nick? Doesn't do that, does it? Racist piece of shit.
You read down to up in the Quran?
I'm just gonna say that.
You're
No.
so wrong.
Right, shut up! Right to left. Eat shit.
Now you're talking about anime manga.
You read that one down to up too, dude.
Yeah.
You ever read the Bible upside down? I didn't think so. So starting is from his profile, from you know what? I'll just let you guess what direction I'm reading it from. Since you're so fucking
Upside
smart.
down. Yeah.
My work, hustler. Most useless skill, impersonating an officer.
This guy's awesome.
I'm ready to
My
befriend
work,
him.
hustler.
My work, I literally fuck people over. All right.
Nice.
For guests, I always remind them of someone. Yeah, fucking cock, dude. Jeez.
He doesn't include who he doesn't
What makes
say,
my
I
home
remind
unique?
my guests of
What
blank.
makes my home unique is I'm a high-functioning hoarder.
That's true.
Yeah, there was just rooms of
collecting
tiles and hair. Yeah, I put the hair in
It's my
her
hair
hair.
collection.
Is that high functioning then? Is it?
That's he said. Yeah. I'm a hair functioning hoarder. Anyway,
Oh.
you want to read a couple of these?
Where I went to school, college dropout. I spent too much
awesome.
time getting high.
I can't believe he put that in the
Amen.
description.
Yeah.
Like,
Amen, brother.
And so I'm realizing it's my fault because if I would have read this, I would have said absolutely not. It keeps going.
Awesome.
Fun fact: my brain is plastic.
yeah, the dank. It
Dude,
all.
he's so
it all-
cool.
This
so
checks
cool.
out. This checks
I'm
out.
obsessed with Okinawan culture. Do they have a bunch of hair lying around?
Oh, okay.
My biography title is No Bad Days. Oh my gosh, dude.
Good for you, my
Ugh.
man. Good for
Good
you.
for you,
This
dude.
guy's
When you started
awesome,
talking
dude.
to him, it was
Okay. Yeah, and then I read you can click like the description of the room itself, like not just like all his properties, but like the room itself. So his description is not the Waldorf. My house is one of KC's historic colonnades. It was constructed and blah blah blah, but is currently in phase of long-form renovation, evolving into a dope-ass ghetto mansion.
That's how he described it.
That's how it's
Dude.
described.
Sign me up. I want to
Yeah,
stay
exactly.
there.
I was like, wow. I would have picked. That would have been my first choice.
Exactly.
Other things to note. This is Airbnb's prompt. They're prompting a professional reply, right? Other things you may want to note for your guest. His reply: 90%
So much
sure
hair.
this building is not haunted.
Well, maybe if you want to see ghosts, that would encourage you to go.
Ghost rat?
You-
Population, me and rat. She's
Dude,
gonna
that was
leave
why
me.
she didn't see it. The ghost vanished, like the rat
Exactly.
ghost.
She's like,
It
"All right,
vanished
yeah, you saw a rat."
instantly.
Okay.
Hey, you guys want to see his address?
Daniel.
Oh my gosh, what a fucking... here we go. Here we go.
That's you with the beat.
It looks AI.
I know. I
Doesn't
almost considered if it was fake. I actually considered that because I wondered
It
if it
looks
was
vaguely AI.
AI. Doesn't it? Because it maybe you're okay. Well, hold on. Maybe you're right. Actually.
Something about it, right? It's
Okay,
like there's a little bit of
when
an
you zoom
uncanny.
in, yeah, you can't see this when I show you guys, but when you zoom in, half of his beard is in focus and half of the other beard
It's like smooth.
is not. It's like smooth. It's like not.
It's a
Maybe
60-year-old
Dan
guy, but
K.
yes.
Maybe Dank
He was never
isn't
real. Yeah, he was never real.
Loves
He's a
face
ghost.
too.
He was a ghost all along.
His
It's
face
ghost
just reminds
mansion.
me of someone who you'd want to cover your drink around, you know? Anyway,
No.
so as we're driving to the hotel, I am like trying to get this refund, and support goes, "Oh, we'll just ask the host." And I'm like,
No.
okay,
That'll work.
Go ahead, I
He
guess.
seems respectable.
And then so Airbnb messages me back in like an hour and goes, "He refused. Have a good day." And I was like, "You would just refuse a fucking refund for rats? Not rats, sorry, mice. They're cuter. They won't eat your
are.
face off, I guess." So I was like, "That's ridiculous." And they said, "Well, you can fill out this other form which asks him for money in a more official format. And if he doesn't respond in 3 days, then we can get involved again." Did that. He didn't respond for 3 days, as Dank would do. You know how he rolls. Super high college dropout living in a ghetto mansion. What a fuck up.
Sure.
Anyway. So then after 3
I
days,
don't know, dude. He
Airbnb...
sounds cool.
Uh-huh.
Nick, shut the fuck up. So after 3 days, Airbnb gets involved again. They're like, "We've assigned a crisis specialist." I'm like, "All right, this is a bit much."
Crisis. Oh god.
We're diverting them away from the hurricane things right now,
I was just
so
gonna
you
say
can settle
that.
your
I was
mouse
like-
dispute, your little tiny little rat dispute. I'm like, okay.
People are losing their homes, Daniel.
Yeah, like what
Some people
happens
don't
if
have
you're,
homes, Daniel.
if you're using an Airbnb and like a natural disaster hits?
They do have that's like a thing they're promoting on the app right now. Like, make sure you click here for because I get because of the hurricanes and stuff.
Oh,
But
so
that
there's like
wasn't our problem.
availability.
Yeah, it
Like
was an act of
for them to
God
go
that
to.
the mice hurricane that swept through the fucking
Oh,
just a wall of mice.
That's awesome.
Anyway, so after 3 days, he still wouldn't refund, and then Airbnb was like, "We assigned a crisis person." And after another day, they came back and they said, "Well, he refused, and we're not giving you one. So have a good day." And I was at this point. I was plotting revenge against Dank. I was sending her voice notes of like ways I'm gonna get back at him. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start sending boxes of mice to his house. See, and there's gonna be so many mice in his house, and then I'm gonna call the health inspector. I did actually take a screenshot of the health inspection lines. I was very close to calling the health department on him. I still might, to be honest.
I was like, I don't know.
Now.
Maybe you could have. You could have. You said I saw a rat. I don't know.
The reason I might is because I got involved with Airbnb again. I was like, one last try because this is really silly, and got back in there. And the person I talked to, I felt bad because they just sounded exhausted. It sounded like Dank yelled at them. But they call me back and they're like, "So we talked to Dank. First of all, what a cunt." Anyway, and so he won't refund you. So we're gonna refund you out of our own pockets. I was like, oh, sorry, Airbnb. I want you're doing fine. All right.
$1 billion company.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they'll be okay.
I think they'll be fine. Give me
fine.
back $70. You know. So
$70.
yes, I'm doing all this for $70.
Worth
Yes,
Worth
yes.
it.
Okay, I am.
Should've
I'm
practiced
haggling
with a
him.
little bit of that.
I'm calling the health department him over an expensive dinner. Okay, I want my money back.
You know how many piggy bags I could buy with $70?
Bags of peas. So Dank never did refund me. It came out of Airbnb's
70.
pocket, and Airbnb was like, "Let this be a testament to how good of a company we are, okay? Have a good night." And I was like, "Thanks for your $60."
Thank you.
It got
So-
lower.
It keeps getting lower.
They took a fee. Yeah.
Anyway, here's your 50.
Convenience
Well,
fee.
we paid 80, but they still took the fee, so we got 70 back, I think. So they kept $10.
Oh, they did. They did.
$10 for the rat fee. You know, we can't just. Anyway, wild. So I'm very glad we got the refund because I was going nuts. I was about ready to make this man's life a living hell and just call the health department. I'm using different voices, like, oh, there's rats there again.
You come with a mustache, like, to the help desk.
Yeah. Have you heard about these rats next door? They're doing terrible things. They're cutting hair all over. And Riley's like, please, Daniel, come home. It's been weeks. Please stop wearing disguises.
$60. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be doing all that, but, whatever works for you.
I told you
what,
guys about
Nick?
my
Eat my
Chipotle
fucking
saga,
ass.
where I had to cancel it for like a $20 meal. We canceled it like 5 times because every time we tried to use it, the website kept crashing, and then they kept sending our order to like a different city. Yeah, like an hour away or more. Some of them.
Drive. It's fine.
Yeah, right. And they were like, they're like, you canceling again? And we're like, clearly this is not a user error if it's happening like this many times in a row. All right.
So you're
Fix your
saying
janky
if
website.
we shipped your order to Scotland, you're not
You're not
there?
gonna get it? You're not gonna get it in 45 minutes?
You're not
You're
that
Scottish. Crazy.
Nope.
Yeah, I felt so bad for you guys because it ended up being. It's just Chipotle. The food
Right?
is already there in a bucket. They just scoop it out with a fucking spoon for you.
It took 3 hours for us to actually get our food, and then it was cold when we finally got it. We used the
disgusting.
Chipotle, like the little drive-through thing, so we're like, this will make it
Is
convenient.
that what it's
to-
called?
I'm
The
sorry,
Yeah,
did you say
yeah.
the Chipotle?
Yeah. Yup.
Nice.
Awesome.
We're like, we'll
Oh.
use their Chipotle, and it's open. This
I
is like
ordered on the Chipotle app.
yeah, laugh. Someone's laugh.
I just Chipotle shit my pants.
Yes, I
works.
eventually did.
So are you guys ready for this? I have wanted to say
Are y'all
this
ready for this?
for 77 episodes now. This podcast is sponsored by Schmangled! Let's go!
We have a sponsor.
We have a
Schmangled.
sponsor!
We love Schmangled in this household.
We love Schmangled. I'm forcing my grandma to play Schmangled. Oh my gosh.
Well, yeah, I'm like,
She's
what
on
is it? I
life
love
support.
it. I don't know what it is, but I love it. Thanks, Schmangled.
Thank you so much, Schmangled. They did an ad with Sabrina Carpenter at the VMAs, so I mean, anyway, so I thought we could play it through the Zoom call since
Okay.
the guy that gave me this sponsorship is going to listen to the episode. Wait, they're not even in the same fucking room? Are you kidding me?
He's gonna be like, cancel this. No, I'm
He
not
bands
paying
forces
for it.
with Dank to make sure I never get a fucking sponsorship again. All right, so Dank is a card game. Fuck, he's in my head.
Haunting me,
Schmangled.
dude.
Yeah, dude, I swear to God, he's haunting me. All right, so Schmangled is a drinking party game, but you don't have to be drinking for it. So if you have water or
Thanks-
nothing nearby,
Thanks to Nick.
I have nothing nearby.
I don't have any liquid. You have to piss in a cup and drink it.
drink it.
piss in your
That's
own
the
mouth.
first card. This game's great.
Wow, you already won.
What if this game was awful? It's like we have to promote it anyway at this point. It's like
Super racist.
call
no.
call the brownest person in your group a slur. You're like, oh, all right.
Aw.
Thanks, dude. All right, so I'm gonna open this up here and read the rule books, and we'll play a round or two. Oh my gosh, what the hell is all this? Ooh, I'm sorry you guys don't get to enjoy. You're like,
I know. I'm like,
what's he doing?
I know. I am. I'm like, ooh.
No, I don't know what these are yet, but you can see these cards have like stuff on
They're
them.
little
They're
astronauts.
cute illustrations. I like that.
Does that say Tennessee?
Game content: 2 dice, 60 drinking cards, 16 player cards, and 1 red coaster.
60.
60 drinks? We're going to be hammered
Yeah, exactly.
after
I was
tonight.
like,
Let me have 20 beers and then 20 more beers.
The only reason Riley would join me, she's like, am I going to be drunk? Okay, sure, yes, let's go, let's do
Be
it.
around him.
So the objective of the game is to drink as little or as much as possible, depends on who you are as a person. Make sure everyone has a beverage.
okay.
Make sure everyone has a beverage, doesn't have to be alcoholic. Deal out 1 yellow player card to each player. What?
You
That's
described
yours.
to them that this was a
is mine.
Zoom podcast.
No, Nick, and we never will, because we need the money, okay?
And
Eat
we
my
need
fucking
the
ass.
money.
I feel
By
like
the
this
way,
is the-
if you're listening to this and you've never given us a single cent, first of all, fuck you. Second of all, buy
Give
this
us a
fucking
sponsor.
game and leave a review that the Pequeño pod took you there. If you've never done anything, buy this game. It's got like
Sell
4,000.
1 unit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you have a
From
discount
me.
code? Yeah, you
If
have
they
a discount
gave us an
code or
affiliate
anything?
link, no, I wish we had an affiliate link.
Aw.
But Yeah, so just mention in the review that was us. Call this company. I'll give you his number. I'm gonna
Call
dox
the
this guy.
company. say we sent you.
You guys sound like the guys from the podcast. Same voices.
That's correct. All right, make sure everyone has one yellow card. Okay, so Juliana, you're Yoleven. He's holding a yo-yo. See, Nick, you're the devil.
Okay,
You're
cool.
the devil.
You're El Diablo. You know what that means?
No.
Oh wait, you.
I
never heard
am
of
Railroad 9. And Riley's Little Joe. That's adorable. Yeah, I guess if you're listening on Spotify, this whole segment's going to be awful. I love them
us
showing
right now.
cards to each other in silence over Zoom.
That was a good one, Daniel.
All right. Place your beverage on your player card like a coaster. Fill a drink of your choice, place it on the red card, hand the dice to the youngest player. Here you go. She's 17.
Don't say that.
During the sponsor.
Hey, it's our first sponsor. I don't quite know how
You're
to
like,
do
this is a
our
drinking
first
game.
date.
Here's my underage.
Not only is the age gap problematic, she's also under the legal age for anything. Oh, can't get into the arcade for 4 years.
During a sponsored bit.
I'll cut it out. This guy's listening like, oh my god.
He's like,
Hey,
please.
you know what? You didn't give us an affiliate link, so it's all up for grabs, okay?
Is this just what are we doing?
We're playing Schmangle, the drinking game.
Well, you know what?
That's on
Speaking-
Amazon. I'm sweating.
Is he
Speaking
paying
of the
for this?
legal drinking age, I've got some qualms with the U.S. drinking age. It
Not
should
now
be 18.
during our sponsorship.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
Kids should drink.
Kids should
Kids,
drink.
drink with us, okay?
I
Grab your alcohol.
drink
Wait,
along while we play.
Yeah, wait, no
Okay.
kidding. Shouldn't we disclose that this is a drinking game for 21 and up?
Maybe.
I think it's assumed when you say drinking game that it should
No,
be
There's
for people
there's
21
non
and up.
there's
Legal
non-alcoholic
qualms.
Just
beer.
because Riley's underage and drinking doesn't mean you
That's
should.
a
Stop.
riot.
All right, fill a drink of your choice.
Our
Play on
audience
the
of
red card. Hand the
8-year-olds.
dice to the youngest player.
Wait, can
hey,
can people
the
under
skibbity toilet
21
people drink with us?
drink with us?
Anyway, the two dice in the corners of your
Modelo,
player
please.
cards are your numbers. These numbers are not combined. The starting
No
player.
spicy stuff.
The starting player will roll the dice. Okay, you have 5 different outcomes depending on what you rolled, so roll the number. All right. So
I got
one is
snake eyes.
yeah, he rolls snake eyes.
Woo!
Riley would grab the drink
good?
on the card, drink it like a champ, then refill it.
The whole thing.
Oh, dude, what? Excuse
chug,
me?
chug, chug.
Drink it like a champ.
Wait, no kidding. Like,
actually
you gotta
have to do
finish
that.
it?
I'm not going to.
Does it disclose
Drink
you
it
have to
like a
finish the
champ.
full
Well, if
drink?
you had a
I
shot
think
glass,
so,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, but snake eyes is kind of an extreme roll, but she rolled at the first roll because that's. Just the
Oh,
way
okay.
she
So
goes.
okay,
only
okay.
only when it's snake eyes you
Only
drink
when
the
it's
whole
snake
thing.
eyes. Yeah. No matter what's rolled,
I thought it
drink
was,
your
yeah,
fucking alcohol.
that's what I
That's
thought.
what
I'm
I
like,
thought
dude,
too.
horrible game.
I was like, wow. Every
Snake
die.
eyes.
It doesn't matter what number you roll. You
just
just
kidding. You're just promoting alcohol poisoning, dog.
exactly. You're just rolling the dice for fun. You're like
Anything for
yes.
$50.
After they've completed. The next card says, drink your alcohol. Okay.
I
The
guess
next
I
card,
will.
you'll never guess
Beat your
this.
significant other. It's like, what?
This one says drink 2. Oh.
This one says, kill your... Anyway, so
Kill your
Kill a
family?
loved one.
next one...
Yeah.
Oh, guess that's fine. Good thing she's here today.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
After Riley's completed their roll and outcome, then pass the dice to the next player on the left. That player rolls and accepts their fate. The game is over once all the drinking cards have been used. Feel free to use as little
someone
or
shits
all the
their
drinking
pants.
cards in the deck.
So I
Wait, there's
rolled.
60?
No, there's 60 of the draw cards. There's like 16
Oh.
of these. So between like 4 to 10
oh.
people.
Do you get rid of
Okay,
this
that's
then, and then
more
you pull a new
reasonable
one?
than 60.
Yeah, I thought
Because
it
I
was
was
60.
like,
I'm like, wait a minute.
I was like,
Yeah.
holy
Dude, you're
shit.
So that wasn't
Die.
supposed to be how
You're
we
playing
start.
with 3 people.
So now I will roll and we'll hopefully get something
I'm
different.
confused.
Snake eyes.
Okay. I rolled an 8. So the options are you roll... Well, let me read these. You can either roll another player's number, like one of these 4 cards that's out. You can roll your own number, snake eyes, or not roll anybody's number, or a double. So 8 is no one's number. So then Daniel would draw one of the black drinking cards, read it aloud, then place the card in the discard pile. Okay. For 3 turns, you must repeat the last word you say. Say. Oh, great. Okay.
You already messed it up.
You messed it up, dude.
I did?
Yeah.
Did? What? Fuck. Okay. Okay, Juliana, you are going to roll. Let's see what you get. 7. That's the devil.
I got double 7.
So the devil. So.
It's not 666.
Hold on.
Technically, it's hold on.
Eat my fucking ass. That player whose number was rolled would take 2 sips of their drink. So Nick would take 2 sips of their drink. There you go.
Your
that's
empty
it.
drink.
Yeah.
Sip it now.
Yep. Nick, drink something, even if it's your own. There. Hey, you do have something.
No,
Right. All right.
Delicious. Me when I'm babysitting and they hand me food, fake food.
This is the most delicious meal I've ever had.
Yummy.
You just start like seizing as a part of the bit. All right, we've just played a round of Schmangled. Wasn't that fun, everybody?
so
Especially
hammered.
for the audio listeners.
This was great.
So go on Amazon and buy Schmangled and get drunk. I don't know. Anyway. Can I stop doing that now?
No.
Round is over.
But these are fun cards. I can read a couple more of them. Until your numbers roll, you must speak only in questions. Never have I ever. Heaven.
Just never have heaven question mark? Yeah.
You go to it. You're dead.
You point to it, and the last person who points drinks.
Until your numbers roll, you must sit or stand. Until your numbers roll, you must laugh with anyone laughing. Oh. That's what we already do.
I already do that. Yeah.
My favorite comments on our... So first of all, our Ariana Grande video with the boyfriend blew up. Like, it's over 2 million views. Like, 2.5 million at this point. And I think it blew up because she did a Vanity Fair interview complaining about people who bully her. Which, okay, you cheated on a family with SpongeBob.
Dude, it's confirmed.
She definitely saw it. Because then not all the comments. Then we started getting negative comments for the first time on that video. And they were all like... They're bullying him when their labs sound like fucking hyenas.
Thank you.
It was so great. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. We don't care. We feed off your fury. It's beautiful. I love that Ariana Grande saw that she cheated on. No, he cheated. The SpongeBob cheated. Right.
She broke up his family. No.
Yeah.
Right.
He had like a fresh ass baby, right?
And then he just dipped.
All for like
fresh baby. Implying that there's stale babies.
Yeah.
I mean, that is what happened, isn't it? She said in the interview, she's like, that's not quite what happened. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's what happened, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't care.
See, is this the beef we have? Pequeños versus Grande? Get it?
I don't think it's that.
Laugh, damn you all.
Little big joke.
Okay, anyway. Thanks, guys, for playing Schmangled. This podcast is sponsored by Schmangled. I just got blood on the cards. Whoops. Anyway.
Excuse me?
Who's bleeding?
I know, right?
Riley, the chains, they're a little tight. But you know what?
Oh, God.
When you get away that many times, she's stronger than me, so you have to chain her up like real tight, you know? Anyway, that's the end of the sponsorship.
Love.
You might have to cut out the fact that I called it smegma when you first introduced it. Just a heads up.
Why would we cut that out? That's amazing. I'm not cutting that out ever.
No. This is the jumping off point. This is our first step in getting more sponsors.
This is next seat.
They'll review
goon,
this and
whatever it's called.
And they'll say nobody ever sponsor these motherfuckers again. Yeah.
Just see how they handled the first ad read.
Yeah, we get this person fired. They're like, so you got Sabrina Carpenter, and then you got Señor Tiny to talk about his
Mr.
illegal
Little.
girlfriend. Great ad, dude. Oh, by the way, twice for some reason in the last 2 weeks, on one day in particular, we had like 2,000 downloads in one day. We have higher stars and higher reviews than like most famous podcasts. Isn't that crazy? Like with celebrities and things you see like advertised in the news.
Talk tuah?
You respect Haley Welch.
Oh yeah, I think she had an interview with JoJo Siwa recently, right?
Let's
No,
go.
I think she's having a boxing match with her, which of course every
She
awful
is?
YouTuber is going to boxing.
No way.
I wonder,
I think
because
you're just
the
making
episode
that
was
up,
called...
dude.
No, the episode's called I'm Fighting JoJo Siwa, and I saw a TikTok where they were like at each other's faces like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
like
know.
for promo for Talk
Yeah,
Tuah.
Let me
for
look it
the
up. Okay.
podcast.
It's JoJo Siwa boxing the Hawk Tuah girl.
She has a name, Miss Haley Welch.
Yes, JoJo Siwa is trained with a UFC veteran to fight the Hawk Tuah girl, Haley Welch. Eat my
Haley
fucking ass.
Bailey
Haley
Wench.
Wench. What? I love the AI overview of this. When I ask this question about boxing, it responds with, yes, JoJo Siwa has trained with a veteran to fight Hawk Tuah girl.
I'm sorry, this was
But hold on, it
shared
keeps going.
July 26th of 2024.
Siwa is a member... The
Maybe
AI
it was just
overview
to
goes
get
on.
clicks,
Hold on.
Daniel.
The AI interview continues.
Well, maybe
Siwa-
AI doesn't know.
AI says Siwa is a member of the LGBT community and identifies as lesbian. She says she
Really?
doesn't like to support people who are different, don't fit in, or unafraid to take risks.
She doesn't?
What does that have to
She
do with my
doesn't?
fucking question?
You said-
Oh, she
doesn't
likes
like
to support. Sorry.
Oh.
What?
I was like, damn, JoJo.
She hates everyone.
What a
if you're
dick.
different, I hate you.
Guest on my podcast.
Dream guest on my podcast?
Probably Daniel.
Hitler.
So good.
Stalin.
Remember
Oh,
when you name dropped Hitler and you got canceled for that? Just for
When?
saying it, just for saying the name, and
When?
everyone like he said the H word.
Oh, you mean on Bite? Yeah, back from those fucking
I wasn't
morons,
gonna bring
yeah.
up what it was, but yeah, that was the one.
You can bring up what it was. That was, oh my gosh, that was so stupid. The whole video was playing on the like at that time
The
the
Loki
Loki show
show.
just
It
came
was-
out.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's messing with timelines and like a perfect timeline, and we were all like, "Oh, so the perfect timeline has the Holocaust on it? That's not good."
Yeah, exactly.
That was just the joke. Like there's
And
a
people
timeline
got
where
mad.
Hitler was enjoying his days at the art school, and they just pulled him out to put him in the Nazi
He got
regime.
rejected.
Yeah.
So that was the joke, and they were like, "He said Hitler."
Yeah.
And they made videos and hashtags being like,
Yeah.
I don't stand with racism. I was
I
like,
don't stand with Daniel.
Yeah.
eat my
Pequeños.
fucking dick. It was so
Literally.
cringe. Anyway, welcome to the podcast, everybody.
Welcome again.
Thought we could read some of the comments. Julianne, it's been a little bit since you've been on, hasn't it? It's been a few
Yeah,
weeks.
it's been a while. I've been going through it.
Welcome back.
We were about to replace you with another woman just because we need that.
That's
we need
okay.
that portion of the audience to
It's
stick
becoming
with
too
us
much
here.
of a sausage fest.
That's okay.
Last one, Spotify comments on episode 77. Oh boy, I hope this episode is full of intellectual conversation so it can be the perfect background audio for midterms.
Yeah, you
No.
want to hear what I've
Probably
been
about
up to
pooping
lately?
and-
I've been,
Yes,
yeah, I was
please.
like, I've been reading.
Okay,
That's
anyway,
my-
the next comment is
Smut?
doing... Boring. We've been
Yeah.
reading that icebreaker book in the car.
You have, is it like a list of icebreaker games or?
Oh
Things
no.
to say?
No. This is the joke book because the cover is so like middle school looking. Like it looks like a book that you'd find at the Scholastic Book Fair. And it's
Uh-huh.
called Icebreaker. It's got a hockey player and a girl on there, like cartoon, whatever. It's like a fucking book. What do you call
It's
those
a
things?
smut book.
So, yeah, smut
Oh.
books.
I just said that. Yeah, it's smut.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Sorry. I don't listen to you.
It's like the fucking book.
The fucking.
Hey. I don't read them, so.
I read
don't
the
either, I
Scarlet
just know it
Letter,
exists.
and that book is like a fanfic. You know
Scarlet
that?
Letter?
Yeah,
No, it's
I
not.
never read
Isn't that
it.
the one about, like, where they accuse people of being, like, witches and with the devil?
No, it's about being adulterers. The A is for adultery, so for like cheating.
B is for boobs.
Yeah, yeah, but it's
C is for... Oh, no.
October.
Cocktober. Can we sell these shirts? I need to... Oh.
Did you get approved yet? I'm still waiting.
Oh, you're done?
Yes.
Oh.
You were like, I'm still waiting on
Cocktober's
Amazon,
almost
so I'm like,
over.
all right.
Oh, well then, yeah, we'll sell them. I'll figure it out this tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow for
Oh, okay.
Columbus Day. You know,
It's
I
not
guess-
Oh, you get it
Columbus
off?
Day.
accidentally ram
Indigenous
into another
Peoples
country
Day?
and kill them all, and we get a day off 100 years later.
I think it's Indigenous Peoples Day. I think I'm gonna go celebrate at a powwow.
I think they've officially changed it, and like all the old people are like, "Yeah, this country used to stand for something."
They're taking our history.
We already took their history, man. What are you talking about? Anyway, doing work with this podcast is both a blessing and a curse. It's a great background noise, but also makes you zone out for an hour and a half, and sometimes maybe throw up. Well,
awesome.
Nick, you watched The Sopranos, right?
Yes.
That's one of my favorite episodes, is like the Columbus Day Parade one. So good.
Yeah.
Daniel, dude, you have to watch it. I've been telling you have to watch it.
Well, we're watching Game of Thrones. We just watched the Reigns of Castamere episode for anyone who's watched Game of Thrones.
Well, what happened in that one? I don't remember the names.
The Red Wedding, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah. I do recognize that one.
That triggered the panic attack mode in my body. Panic attack mode much? Yeah, no, it was awful. It was absolutely horrendous.
It was very shocking. I remember when that episode came out, I was disturbed.
This is the naked booby show, you know? I mean, this isn't what I signed up for.
I want to see tits.
We signed up for tits.
Where's the dragon and booby?
I thought the dragon
anything
had
on HBO.
Yeah, literally. I mean, did The Sopranos have nudity in it?
Yes.
Really?
A lot of the show takes place in the booby shop.
The boob.
It's a strip club, yeah.
Hey, honey, I'm heading over to the boob.
The boob.
I'm heading over to the boob shop, get my boobs redone. The Little Darky reference made me so happy, thank you. That was Dillinger's line in How to Rob a Bank. Say something gangster. Money bags. Good song.
What, Monopoly Man?
The one says, stop hating, start voring. What does that mean?
Do you know what that is?
He doesn't know what
is it a sexual thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what it is.
You're not into voyeurism? Wow.
Wait, voyeurism?
Yeah, I was like, you've probably heard of that.
No. Voyeurism and vor are two separate things.
Oh, okay. Okay. I know what voyeurism. I've done that.
I know what that. Oh.
Anyway, what were you saying?
Crazy casual drop like that, but vor may refer to a Latin suffix related to eating. Vorophilia, typically an erotic desire or sexual fantasy to be consumed or to consume others.
Oh, so it's just cannibalism.
Yeah.
Wait, so they get hard by eating people.
But
it's like they do the reenactment videos where like the ladies pretend to like be like, I'm going to eat you. And
Oh no, please, you're kidding
my tummy is so full.
Wow, you're not sitting very well with me. You're a little naughty boy. You're making my tummy.
You out. It's
yeah.
You've watched it, haven't you, you little freak?
Well,
dude, it's all over the internet.
Exactly. I'm like, you can't avoid it. You can't avoid it. You've had
on Twitter where you tell me to keep going for memes, and I keep seeing hairy furry balls.
You've had to have seen those creators before, just like in interviews where they like explain what they do.
No, why would I have seen that? I'm not on Ford Talk. I don't know.
I don't know. Sometimes they'll just be like, a day in the life with me as a content creator, and then they're like, anyways, today I'm going to eat a little action figure and pretend that it's this man paying me a bunch of money.
That's awesome.
I'm sorry, you're making this up.
Imagine being that far gone.
Hey, so anyone that's into voring listening to our podcast,
I'm eating you right now.
You're giving away your precious goods for
You're
free,
my
dude.
phone, and I'm eating you. You little freak.
$600.
You little piece of shit freak. That's I'm sorry I read that comment. Thanks for that. I know them because they're a patron, so
Stop hating and start eating.
Next one says, howdy, Halloween's right around the corner and I don't know what to dress as and I'd love your suggestions and maybe a matching costume for my gay boyfriend and our lesbian dog. I actually believed you for a second. Well, you didn't pay us, so I'm not going to answer. Anyway, next one.
Okay,
you can't think of one fun
Why don't you dress up as a patron? Why don't you dress up as someone that pays us some money? You know,
that's so mean.
All right.
If you go to Target, you can buy a shopping cart costume. And I think that's really just
a shopping
consumerism
cart?
at its finest. Yeah. Target has Target employee.
Person. With the cart?
No.
You are the cart?
You are the cart.
Oh.
And then your gay little boyfriend could be a homeless person if you want to go that route.
Hey,
but,
they didn't
by
say
all
they
means-
were little, okay?
Gay big boyfriend, I'm sorry. It's better. Your huge
Your big
gay
badass
boyfriend.
lesbian dog. Juliana has been gone more than usual. I hope the BB gun kid didn't follow her home again.
Stop.
Well, it's done for the season, so no, the kid
Yeah,
hasn't, but it
I'm
probably
done
would.
now. Yeah.
It's finally Cocktober. What's your opinion on the Diddy situation?
Oh,
what
gosh.
opinion could there be? All there
Spoiler
is out
alert,
there is
it's
facts.
bad.
I don't know if you know this. He did it, like 100%.
Wasn't it confirmed recently that he hired the person that killed Tupac?
Yeah,
That's
isn't
officially
that crazy?
confirmed now.
And
Confirmed?
Biggie, right?
Confirmed?
I saw it on Instagram. I don't know if that's just false,
And-
but it didn't
and
have
I
a little
was-
community note, so I don't.
Yeah, I was
And
gonna say,
I
I
was
heard
actually-
about it. I heard about that being like
And-
potentially, yeah.
And the only part I've heard on the news, like I was like, oh, interesting, was they said that. I mean, when the trial is going to start next May or something, and he's going to stay in prison till then. They ruled that he won't go back home. Good.
Oh, no house
and
arrest.
they said that one of the videos that's going to be in discovery for this trial involves another high profile celebrity, and that celebrity already reached out to try to buy the video from them, and they declined.
Interesting. Have you
So,
seen the
This will
video
be interesting.
recently? This is like from Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but it was like Khloe Kardashian talking about how she used to hang out with him, and she would basically go to the freak offs, and she was like, everyone is completely naked at those parties. Like, this is just a clip from Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and she's like,
Just
yeah,
exposing him?
yeah, she was like fully basically talking about exactly what was happening, but she was saying it in like a laughing way. And then she's like, I can't believe how crazy those parties are. Literally everyone
my
is
God,
naked.
dude,
and
what?
then Courtney is like, yeah, you literally went on tour with him when you were 16. Isn't that weird? And they're like, Mom and Dad, I can't believe you let her go out with that guy who makes everybody naked when she was 16. And I was like, whoa. Nobody thought this was weird, and
No
this
one
was
thought
just
that
in
was,
the
like,
show.
No one
Shooting
thought
red
that was
flags.
something that needed reviewed.
What's
No.
wild is Jimmy Kimmel called him out in an interview, and that one's resurfacing too. Like an older
Really?
interview. It was pre-beard Jimmy Kimmel, so it's like an older.
Oh well, there was an interview with Ellen. There was an interview with Ellen and Diddy that popped up because she was saying that was when Rihanna got hit, and she was like, "There's no excuse for that stuff." And Diddy was like, "Hold on now," and everyone was like, "Huh? What?"
He's like,
Excuse
maybe
me?
in some contexts, women
He was
can
like,
be.
"Let's pray for both sides."
Equal rights,
And-
equal fights. Am I right, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen?
gosh!
What?
Oh.
This is the sponsorship episode. Please.
You are
Was-
Diddy, no.
Didn't they also say that like J-Lo was basically aware of like everything
Of
that was
course
going
she
on?
was.
Yeah, with like
Well,
with-
Denzel Washington has openly talked about P. Diddy's parties where he's
Yeah,
like,
apparently
I went to
he
one.
always was gone 30 minutes before P. Diddy would arrive anywhere.
well, I guess people said like J-Lo was essentially like the female ringleader, like like
The
with
accomplice?
Epstein.
Oh.
Yeah, like Epstein. There was the lady who was the what was her name? Yeah,
She deserves to fry after that movie she made last year. So,
Well, basically they
this is
said
karma.
yeah.
One thing
basically,
is like child trafficking, and another thing is a bad movie.
Yeah,
dude.
exactly. I was like, oh.
Two different leagues.
Two different
You know-
leagues because her movie was much worse than child trafficking.
Oh, gosh.
No.
Child trafficking pipeline
Once
sent you
again,
straight into
this
bad
is the
movies.
sponsored episode of your
Can you imagine being a child that was trafficked and the money that was paid for you went towards that movie that she made?
Dude, you're hung up on this movie?
I'm just kidding. I hope they all die.
Speaking of hung up
honestly.
on movies, the megalopolis, Daniel, talking about
Megacopolis?
talking about all the money going to that.
Good Lord, honestly, what a
230
douchebag.
million?
$120 million Francis
Oh,
Ford
sorry,
Coppola's
wait.
money that he got from
Oops.
wine, not even from movies. Because if you make good movies, you get money to make more good movies, and he didn't have that. So he just decided
How
to
old
use
is he?
other money. Oh, I don't know. He's probably like 80. What is he? I mean, he made Godfather
80?
back in what, the 70s?
In the 70s.
How old is
yeah.
Francis Ford Coppola?
Yeah.
Oh, he's 85. What a fucking asshole. Anyway.
Just for being old?
You're being old, yeah.
Not any of the things he's
Ugh.
done or any of the things
Yeah.
he's made.
I'm not bringing up my grandpa on this.
$120 million for that
85.
ugly ass Spy Kids 3 looking movie.
I didn't watch it. I don't have
with
any
Shia
intention.
LaBeouf, the alleged abuser inside it, and Jon Voight, the most avid Hollywood Trump supporter. So great movie. Ugh.
Yeah,
But yeah, Adam Driver was in it, and he's not shirtless.
I'll watch it to support my husband.
Gosh.
I'm not looking forward to it. I'm gonna wait till it's on streaming of some kind, hopefully.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 movies.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, man.
I also don't understand. Oh wait, hold on. I don't want to read that one. Another
Read
banger
it,
by.
cut it out.
Okay,
Yeah, now I
fine.
wanna
Another
know.
banger by Señor Wonderbread with the twink and brown. Did you really want me to read that one?
Yeah, I did.
I wanted to hear it.
I want to know what our true audience is like.
Yeah.
Racist.
The racist. I'm a femboy. Yeah.
Daniel IDK by why, but every time you say penis, it makes me laugh. Penis is already a funny word, but something about the word penis being said by you makes it funnier. I'm intentionally
When they come
sprinkling
off
the
those
word
lips.
penis through this penis poopy penis comment penis balls.
All right, dude. That's the one you wanted to rate over the other one.
Bad
That's the one you.
lips.
Okay, dude.
Daniel, you still got it wrong. Yow like youch, and then IE like the letter yowie. Oh, Y.
Oh, you're talking about-
yowie. Hey Nick, Nick listens to someone named Whipped Milk or something, but he doesn't like Sir Mix-a-Lot. I hope you guys have a nice Pissmas after Cocktober.
This dude is so pressed on the fact that I don't like Sir Mix-a-Lot.
He's trying to get you to convert, but it's not working.
It's not working, dude.
No, Nick hasn't even remotely budged on this topic. Every time it's brought up,
Dude,
every
I'm not
time I
doing
mention Sir Mix-a-Lot, I'm in the of Sir Mix-a-Lot, and he's like, "No, I hate him. No, stop."
that. I don't hate him.
Mix-up?
I don't hate him. It's just funny that that's a top artist in someone's top 5.
No, but you hate the person commenting this, right?
No, I don't hate that person.
You said you hated them. You said you hated them as a person.
It's a joke, maybe. Yeah, they DM'd me at like 2 a.m. and they're like, just a heads up. And I'm like, dude.
They're gonna send you. They're just gonna spam his songs nonstop, and they're gonna try to like waterboard you with music.
I was writing a paper for English while listening to this and ended up typing what I heard. Not good. No. My birthday is October 2nd.
Penis
I love this podcast so much. It's one of my favorite things ever. This upload felt like an early birthday present. Thank you so much. Lord bless the shitter, the farter, and the squeaky queefer.
Happy birthday, or early birthday, or late birthday?
Happy late birthday now. You're wimps for never eating berries out in the wild. In all seriousness, don't eat anything in the woods. If you don't know if it's safe, I once made paint with poisonous berries once, which was fun. Oh my gosh.
But did you eat the
paint?
paint?
Listening to this podcast?
I just love drinking paint. Yeah, no, it's totally
I loved smearing paint on the walls. I told my college Spanish teacher about you guys, mainly about the name Daniel goes by and how Nick actually speaks the language, and she thought that Señor Pequeños was funny. Thanks, Spanish teacher.
They're like, wow, that's
Appreciate
ironic.
Yeah, he's white.
My Spanish teacher said, why are you stealing his heritage? That's wrong.
That's
Señor
what they say,
Pequeños
huh?
sucks. He's racist. You put cruise crisis in the topics chat on 9/19. What does that mean?
Cruise crisis.
Oh, that was like a terrible. That's like a horrible story. Oh my gosh.
As if we tell any other kinds of stories on here.
It's like not funny at all. It's like my thing. I was just gonna ask if anybody like heard any updates about it because the media wasn't posting anything about it.
Oh,
so
you're talking about people that like all died in the cruise.
I had
Got
I
it.
have my like godparents, their son, he was gonna go on a cruise with some friends, and he ended up not being able to get work off, and his friends went on the cruise, and I guess all the friends were like, oh, we have this day off, right? The boss was like, actually, we're not going to give you that off. And they're like, we already requested this like 2 months ago. We're going to go anyways. So the boss was like, we're going to fire all of you. And when you get back, you guys won't have jobs, right? And they're like, we already paid all this money for this cruise. We're going to go on it. We bought these tickets 2 months ago. And I guess they had a really fun time. And they were like FaceTiming like my godparents' son and showing all the stuff they were doing on this cruise. It was like it was a schmancy one, and they were getting ready to go to like a ball. Like the guys were like getting dressed up in like suits and stuff. And one of them was in the shower and stayed back with the other one. And when he came out of the bathroom, he heard like a thud, and then he couldn't find his roommate. And I guess he fell overboard, and they never found him.
Oh.
So I was just asking if anybody heard about that because I was looking up like stories all the time because they were like, nobody ever dies on cruises, nobody ever dies. Like I was looking it up and like all these things, they were like, only 2 people have died on cruises in the last 5 years. And I was like, it's just not true because I know someone.
Avoid reporting it because they don't want that stigma of like,
right?
Oh, someone died on Carnival cruises or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So like,
dude.
So.
Oh my god.
So
That's
I was
terrible.
I was looking it up like all the time because it was like, you know, my family friends, like that was like his best friend. So they never found him and yeah, they don't know what happened. But a woman did report that she thinks she saw somebody like holding their phone, like trying to take like a selfie and like maybe leaned backwards and like fell and hit like a rescue boat and like basically like smashed their head on it and then like went over. Yeah, that was like the last report they heard. So horrible story.
Great.
But yeah,
well, I'm so glad I went back in the topics chat for that.
We were bringing that out of September. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, sorry. I was just like, I wanted to know if anybody had any updates on it and if like they found the kid or I don't know, but they never did. If anybody like in the world heard about it. But I was looking stuff up at the time and basically I was like, oh, man overboard on cruise. And the most recent one was like 4 months before that, but it wasn't even like the guy was overboard. It was like they docked somewhere and then he never got back on the ship and they just didn't find him. And that was like the closest thing. And they were like, yeah, people don't fall overboard on cruises. That never happens. And I'm like,
That's
okay.
not true.
That's just a lie. So
I never thought of that they're covering it up just so like their reputation isn't.
Of course,
they totally do. So,
but anyway, we are at an hour and a half. Do we want to do podcast notes? I just know my brain's gonna shoot itself when we get to a particular. No, I'm just kidding.
Why? Oh, I know what you're talking about, dude.
I'll faint. I will faint and fall over.
Drink your water. Get ready.
Yep.
Priming.
Aquatic
his
Naturalist says, podcast boat. Just want to say thank you for always being there with me through the car rides and moving. Y'all really are some of the greatest people out there. Fall is in the air here in the Midwest. Because of that, it's time for the FFA National Convention again. So if any listeners or Ps wanted to meet the in real life aquatic naturalist, I will be at the FFA Natural Convention in Indianapolis. Also, my birthday is soon, and I can't wait to get my merch just after. If you want merch, go to Patreon and subscribe to the Pequeno Pod. I didn't tell him to say that, so if you want proof of how much I listen, you all have this of the screen on my car, and it's a screen of like just all the episodes. Very cute. Also, our move is pretty much finished, so thanks for keeping me sane during it. And after all, I still have one question. What is everyone's favorite memory from high school? I'm asking because I attended my second homecoming dance this year, and I was reminded of the time I bought lightsabers for our prom on May the 4th, dueling my best friend. We made the local newspaper's front page, and I miss that dude. He's in a trade show now. Also, if we're going off of family dynamics, I gotta say Nick is the cool uncle, Lively is the insane aunt, and Daniel is the one uncle who everyone feels bad for but is somehow proud of at the same time.
Proud he's still
all
around.
right.
Awesome.
Guess who's banned?
No.
Favorite high school memory? Oh boy. Leaving high school.
Why does I get not everyone has the same high school experience, but I don't understand everyone's gripe with being like, I hate high school so much, it was the worst place ever. Like,
me.
All of your friends were there daily,
right?
You know what I mean?
You got to socialize so much.
I didn't
That's
have
what I
friends,
thought.
though, so I mean, like,
Okay.
yeah. The college was fun.
Jesus Christ.
I guess
I'm just saying.
you got an excuse to get out of the house, I guess?
All my bullies were there every day. It was great, Nick. Why don't you think about shit before you speak? I'm kidding.
Just don't be a dweeb, dude.
Just be cool, bro. Seriously.
Best high school memory.
I don't know what my best one was. I'm trying so hard to think.
I liked senior year was the only good year I had. I liked that, and I liked that I spent a lot of time editing the homecoming video. We were like 2 weeks beyond homecoming. It was late. And I think I've talked about this one. We played it in front of everybody in the cafeteria, and I mean, it was just... I mean, that was like, some people who make independent films don't get that experience. To see a giant theater of people laughing for like a minute on end at a joke you put in there.
Like, they like me. They really
fun.
do.
They're like, well, and several of those weren't, were my bits, but I mean, just the compilation of something that you made brought that much. That was fun. I like that. And then what was funny was, this was really cute. I guess this is cheating on the question. But 4 or 5 years later, when my brother was a senior, he got to edit his homecoming video. And he continued the plot from my homecoming video into his with like the same teacher who didn't work there anymore came back to be the villain in this video again.
The extended universe.
He came out in our video. And so that was really cute. I like that he did that. That was funny.
Not a personal memory, but I remember some girl got fingered at lunch and everyone freaked out. That was pretty legendary. I remember that.
You're saying you fingered someone at lunch?
No, it was not me, dude.
You're like, I had a great time doing it.
It's like, no, I eat during lunch. I'm getting hungry.
I was hungry, dude. No,
I ate dinner at 4. That's not fingering time. That's eating time.
It was during Rotini Tuesday. That's the Tuesdays when they served rotini, as given by the name.
Shocker.
But I remember, like, the security guard was involved. Like, he came rushing, and all these kids were yelling. It was insane. That's like something where, like, you ever watch like those high school movies where it like portrays high school as like this crazy, just insane thing.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And you're like, that doesn't happen. No, it did. I remember seeing those as a kid, and I'm like, high school's not going to be like that. That's in the movies.
I wish I was at your high school. That would have been awesome.
It's insane.
Dude, we had one fight in all the 4 years.
One fight?
That was it. It was lame. It was like
my high school prided themselves on having no fights, but we their fights were so epic. No, like, you know, we only had like maybe like 6 fights a year, but they were like so proud of that because comparatively to the schools around us, that was so low that they were like, well, our students are so well behaved, like, oh, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I thought that was lame. The craziest fight was over a boy. 2 girls were like fighting over a boy, and
that was the craziest one.
Yeah, well, I mean, this girl like fully ripped the girl's hair out and like gave her like 2 black eyes. Like everybody joked that she looked like a cancer patient after. It was horrible.
God,
like
dude.
this girl
getting beat so hard you look like you got cancer.
Yeah, and it was sad. It was I was like, ooh. I remember watching everybody running over to witness it. Like I couldn't see. I couldn't see because there was like a crowd of people, but I was there when like they first started like yelling at each other.
I heard it.
And I was like, uh-oh.
You wouldn't have been able to see it even if it wasn't a crowd.
It's like, seriously, like, why are you guys mad at each other? Be mad at the man. Be mad at the boy. Yeah. Go beat up the dude who cheated. Yeah. What?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Terrible.
And then
is that your favorite memory, Juliana?
I don't know if that's my favorite, but I love the fighting.
Dude, fights are great in high school.
Yeah. Woo! Probably making stupid vines, honestly.
Yeah, Vine was big in high school.
Yeah, I was like, I made a bunch of dumb vines at school, like, because I would stay after for extracurriculars, and while I was there, me and my friends would record stuff.
No.
Daniel's like, I never did. I didn't make a single one.
Not just the chains. Also not. If I showed her the vines, she'd be going crazy in the closet. You have a favorite high school memory?
It can be something cute.
They gave me a wet willy.
Well, going off of Nick's story, there was a girl and a guy that fingered each other on the band bus.
That's awesome.
The band kids.
Yeah, they covered
with drumsticks
and
everything. Next note from our new patron, the whimsical tree. That's fun. Spins around in chair. Hello, your chair keeps spinning. We, haha, keep spinning. Hi, I'm the new one. My name is Elm, and I am paying you to speak my words. You may remember that one review on Apple Podcasts, that one titled, Listening to This an Acupuncture Appointment Right Now? That was me. I've been an avid listener for almost 2 years and decided that with my job, I am making now enough bread to support you goofy little little sickly guys and Nick.
I imagine them in a chair like the whole time, still spinning while saying this.
I know, me too, with their fingers like this. Yeah. Hello, Pequeno Pod. You may be wondering why I'm towing. Hello, President. I have one small query this episode. Have you ever seen a post somewhere that has just shifted your entire view of life by like 15 degrees?
This is like too deep of a question.
Somewhere.
Yeah, I was going to say there's... Well, I have an example.
Riley's picture on Hinge.
Oh.
Got him. I have
James.
yes,
Anyway,
I have an idea of one that I was in a group chat, and it's not so much a post; it was just something someone shared. I was in a group chat, and everyone used to share memes in there. And then we invited one guy who was like a friend of a friend of a friend, and he shared a video of someone blowing their head off, just unwarranted, out of nowhere. I didn't know. It's like a clickbait video where it starts off with like puppies playing, and then it just goes immediately to that.
Oh.
So I saw that, and like, dude, the noise. I saw that so many years ago. That like genuinely haunted me. I think I actually traumatized from that.
I've seen
Horrible.
people make like TikToks talking about like that feeling when some kid first showed you a beheading video in middle school at the age of 10.
I know, it was
and
like
you had to act like you were like, oh,
you're like,
yeah,
oh, and you're in class, like the Reddit 50/50s, and your friends, let's play
dude,
Reddit 50/50.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
And I'm like,
Oh,
please, can we
Daniel,
not
it's
play
bad.
this in class, bro? Like, what? The good thing I get to see is titty in class, and the bad thing I get to see is a puppy skinned? Like, what the fuck?
It's bad, dude.
I don't want to see either. No, in class, they were always
Awesome.
just like, you're either going to see the most perfect pussy you've ever seen, or you're going, and then it's
I
like,
gotta take the risk.
yeah, right? And I'm like, bruh, I don't want to look
Amen.
at this right now. I don't want to see this in class.
Please, God.
But then
Oh, no.
sometimes they would be funny, and it would be like an actual cat, you know, it'd be like a little kitten, and then I'd be like, okay, that's okay,
Right.
that's okay.
And the kitten blows up. You're like, ah!
Yeah.
My God. Looking up
Conspiracy theory
bikini pictures
things.
on my mom's Kindle on
and-
incognito mode at the age of 13. That was crazy. Shifted my whole worldview. I was very straight.
There's more stuff underneath the clothes that they're already wearing.
Hey, we don't talk about that part.
Wowie.
That's wrong. You see that, you're going to hell. But
There's stuff underneath the shirt.
what?
That's so funny that you were like, instead of just looking up like naked, you were like in bra.
I was very polite.
Well, I don't want to go too far.
Yeah.
Hey, I know a lot
Bra
of
that
guys
covers
who
those
like
parts.
yeah, I know some, not a lot. I know some guys who prefer the way boobs look, like
Who?
non-naked.
Who?
I'm not exposing people.
Give us their
Dox
names
them
right
right
now.
now.
Oh my
It's dank,
God.
isn't it? It's fucking
No.
dank.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, they prefer like their girlfriend naked, but then like if they were to watch porn, they're like, I actually don't, and
I'm sorry.
I don't want
Just
to.
watch it. What are you talking?
They're like, I don't want to see full nudity. Hey, I
That's
respect.
disrespectful. I'm just imagining what's underneath, but I'm not.
Riley
respect
made me
their
watch Game of
preferences.
Thrones, okay? I did not volunteer for those tits.
I respect their preferences. Okay, people have people.
No wonder all your friends are assholes.
Oh,
Not all of them.
Cheetah's fully clothed.
Next note from Lo. Pod note, it is I, the Poet Boy, here to bring you what I have made. This one is about the movie Terrifier 3 that I've watched not too long ago. The movie is very gory, and I would not recommend if you have a weak stomach. Blood on
just
snow,
saw
the
it
clown
yesterday.
returns.
Yeah,
A
it's
night
like
where
Nick just
Christmas
saw it.
spirits burn. A Santa's suit, a grin so wide. Art the clown hunts where shadows hide. He takes the cheer, makes it scream. A nightmare born from Yuletide's dream. Under stars, the streets run red. For every carol, a fearsome dread. His laughter echoes sharp as night. No gift brings peace, only fright. Art reigns, a festive ghoul. In this world, he makes the rules. That is all, and all for my long poem. I was talking about last episode. I'll keep for now. Oh, good lord, I can't read. That is all, and for my long poem I was talking about last episode, I'll keep it for
long
now.
ah.
I
Long
hope you've
poem.
enjoyed this one. Have a wonderful day.
Factually incorrect, by the way.
Factually
His laughter
incorrect.
He doesn't laugh,
Art
does he?
Art
Yeah, he
doesn't
doesn't laugh,
make
does he?
sound, so
Yeah.
you get points
So
out for
did
that
you
one.
did you watch it? I didn't think so. Yeah. Next note from Lucas.
Well, that's good then.
Well, another piss pot, I guess. But okay, I have been sick and such, but feeling better now.
We're about to be
Also,
sick.
KSI is
Oh.
getting roasted is funny as fuck.
From the
Ugh.
ring.
Also, imagine
the
paying
pen.
for mentally ill people talking to each other. Couldn't be me. Us, I guess. The last time Lively put a topic in was never. Also, the comes... Wait, now we have a topic. We finally
That's
read
a
her
lie.
one topic.
That's a lie.
and it was
So you're
awful.
wrong.
Also, the cum zone, BTW. Okay. Hurricane Milton's crazy.
Welcome
What the fuck is
to
with
the cum
Florida,
zone.
dude? Also got the Lego dictionary with Darth Maul. 911, a scary white man is staring at me with a fucked up car. Wait, is it that fucking Homelander dude? Maybe he is in rock bottom. Psychopathic villain. Yeah, like Homelander Daniel. Nick, those weren't googly eyes. Those were real eyes. The vomit worm. What the fuck was the story?
What are you saying, dog? What does this mean?
I'm trying to decipher it.
Dude. I'm
Let me get through it, please. I'm begging you.
I'm trying so hard.
Also...
You gotta focus real hard.
Also, dick and boobs, yes, by the way. Thanks for doing this since it makes life better and makes work bearable.
Fun.
Does it make work bearable? Also, why would you tell him to shut up? These are also part of podcast BTW, but also Julianna's dead again. Also, holy fuck, the horrible stories and the masks. That's what you think? Rip and has a mangled face. Also, Nordic FuzzCon is real. It's a thing that exists in
Nordic
Sweden,
FuzzCon?
you hooligan. Also, this is part of the note.
Those people who do, like, street interviews.
Gosh. That's gonna give me a stroke.
I feel like I just heard like a verbal description of like hieroglyphs. That's how that...
Howdy, next one's from Spooky Ookie Dis. Howdy, word that sounds similar to Pequeno but is not Pequeno, podcast, located on most podcast locations. Local disappointment here once again. I was working at my job when I thought, is dry pet food similar to dry cereal? You know what?
And they tried it?
Did I read this one? That was last time. Sorry. Howdy, Pequeno.
If you haven't tried dog food, you're lying. Everybody's tried one kibble.
I have not.
I haven't, actually.
You mean dog here?
Scooby-Doo?
It's like when people in tweets that they put the tweet in a bubble and like a dog spoke it. Ain't no way no one's tried this.
Yeah, that's me, right? I swear, everybody's been like, oh, a dog. I wonder what dog food tastes like. And totally when I was 4 or 5 years
I've
old.
asked that.
I was like,
I've not tasted it.
It's not good. It tastes exactly how it smells.
No.
Yeah, try it right now. Try it right now. It's very dry. Feel bad they have to consume
Pod.
that.
I couldn't think of a good joke name, sorry. Local disappointment here. I've been at the store and frowned at the new Mr. Beast and Gmod toilet toys for the youths. Anyway, silly question.
I literally just saw that today.
Like the toilet cereal box thing? Like,
that's awesome.
Since the scary, spooky season is here, what do you all have in plan for the month? Here's Daniel's picture on the note. Oh my gosh, this is the skeleton spazzing. We've hit the haunted houses. We got the costumes. We've got the decorations.
Pause.
What?
Actually? Or in fucking full lit.
Here we go.
In the light of day.
In
the light of day.
What was it?
What was what?
Was it in darkness, or was it just a little tour with no actors?
The first one was in darkness, too.
Yeah, but there's no actors. What's the point, dog? Ooh,
we went a second time, yes, to get the actors where they were. And stuff. No, we didn't, because there weren't actors before.
All right, dude.
Yeah, but you saw, like, the turns. You're like, this is where somebody would jump out.
This is where the big dragon is going to be.
No.
Okay, anyway.
I went
what
apple
is your
picking.
Stupid Halloween plans?
It's bullying us. I already went to 2 haunted houses. I went to Hell's Gate and I went to Reaper's Realm.
That's fun.
And I didn't go beforehand to get a little preview, a little sneak peek, dude. I went in blind like a true man.
So one of those is closing? You said the old one is closing?
That story. Oh my gosh. Okay, really quick before we go. Nick's probably going to tell me this is normal. I don't care. I'm going to complain about it because it's stupid. So we were going to the mall already for some other stuff, and they have a V-Stock there because my other one closed down. So I had a season I wanted to return for another one because I accidentally got double. And I just had a bunch of DVDs that I didn't want anymore. And this giant, very nice, brand new, like a complete series DVDs of this show that I don't know, I don't know the show, but my grandma gave it to me. I'm not going to watch it. She doesn't want it, so I was going to sell it. It's like brand new, out of the wrapping. $200 on Amazon for this bullshit. The rest, I had like 15 other DVDs, all pretty much perfect condition. I watched them once. And so we go to V-Stock. I'm like, I just want to see how much they'd sell for. So he's like, okay, I'll do the calculations and you can go check around the shop and come back. And so checked around the shop, came back, and he goes, okay, one, you can't exchange this season for that season because even though it's got a sticker on there that says V-Stock, you have no receipt, so we can't do that. The giant pack of the series that you brought is missing one disc, so we can't take any of it. And so for the rest of the 20 DVDs, we're offering 12 cents.
12 cents.
And I said, what? And he said, well, 6 if you want cash and 12 cents in-store credit. And I said, I'll take them back, fuckface.
12 cents?
Is that normal to some? I've
Wow,
sold DVDs
not even a
to
buck?
a store before. Not even. And one of those things that he is including in that valuation was the season that I couldn't return, brand new in the packaging, $8. He couldn't even offer me the valuation of that brand new season in the
We had a
wrapping.
profit on that. So I'm not defending 12 cents,
Tell
but
him how much you
they
thought
weren't
you
going to
could
give you
do it.
sticker price. Yeah, but
I didn't want sticker price, but what I'm saying is $8. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Yeah, I would have gotten
usually,
$2.
The place we sell at, it's usually like because they sell DVDs at $3 each, so they give you $1 if you sell them to them.
I expected $1 each.
Unless
Honestly.
it's
Yeah,
a
I
rare
expect
DVD,
at
then it
least
goes
$1.
up, but
We're
dude,
expecting $90.
No, for the one thing.
I was expecting $100.
For the brand new package season,
He said,
yeah.
I'm expecting 90, but I'll go down to 80.
I'll take 80.
12 cents. Store credit, not even.
Store
Not
credit,
even
12
cash.
cents. Oh my gosh, that
Oh
was
my
the
gosh.
worst thing I've ever
And then you
heard.
just started screaming in his face, like the second he offered
He
that.
didn't even joke about it. Like, he understood it was funny. He was like, yeah, 12 cents. I was like, you think that's a deal? Okay. It's the best deal I can give you. What are you talking about? Some people can't eat, Daniel. 12 cents. You want it or not? I'm like,
12
People are
cents.
dying, dude.
people are dying. You have the audacity to question me over 12 cents store credit? Okay, I guess that's it. So,
Storage full. I
okay.
officially ran out of
Oh,
storage.
perfect timing.
Dang.
Perfect
I
timing.
guess we're done.
Okay.
Have a lovely night, everybody.
See you later.